Hi everybody, Adam here. Welcome back to our Lego room. In today's video, we're looking at the latest addition to our Lego city, the Modular Construction Site designed by Ryan Taggart. This set contains 3,374 pieces and was part of the Bricklink Designer Program. Super excited to have this set in our city. And, I'm really blown away by how awesome it looks. Really adds a lot to the city and, is a lot, I knew it was going to be big, but even bigger than I anticipated. And that's a great thing. It's, a really eye-catching piece in our city. Now, one of the first things to note is this is not going to be the final location of it in the city. I think I'm going to move it into the second row of the city behind the brick bank there. But I've got it out front here for now just to be able to film it better and to, just sort of take it in the Lego city and see how it works and how it looks. And, there's a lot of cool elements in here. One thing to note here is that the lights around the perimeter of the building here, the lampposts, are Brickstuff lights that I have added to the set. So as part of putting it onto a, I guess 1.5 base plates worth of Mills modules, I also wired it for power underneath. So the lamp posts are powered, and I have a wire in the back that I can use for some additional lighting in the set. Not sure exactly what I'm going to do with that yet. I've been contemplating maybe putting I've got some red lights that could either work on maybe the back of the crane there, or I could wire them all the way up to the lights on top of the crane there. Or, maybe it would be worthwhile putting some other type of lighting on the interior of the building here to sort of show, an active construction site. Just some sort of like spotlights or something like that. So considering my options there, but I wanted to make sure from the very beginning that this module was powered up and capable of having power running throughout it for different lighting options and configurations that I might choose to implement. So really happy with how that looks. And as I mentioned, we've got it set up here with the Mills modules underneath. As I said, it's quite a large build. It covers 1.5 base plates, which works really well for it here. You've got the nice building that's under construction. That extra half base plate really allows for some nice extra elements with the construction. Lots of scaffolding, and then the amazing crane as well, which looks really awesome. Now, in terms of minifigures, the set comes with 5 minifigures, I believe we've got here. So we've got kind of a site foreman here with his briefcase and camera, maybe an inspector. Then we've got this guy over here who's pushing along a machine, trying to flatten out the sidewalk there. Then you'll notice we've got a guy working in the back there on the main floor. We've got another guy here on the second floor who is painting. He's got a paint roller and a bucket that he's carrying. And then we've got another worker up on the top floor here as well. So nice minifigures, all of the construction variety. Oh no, I forgot. There is a 6th minifigure. There is a female construction worker in in the crane there operating that. So 6 minifigures, all construction oriented. They look great. They add a lot to the overall look and feel of the building and the construction site, which I appreciate. Now, before we flip around to the back of the set, I just want to look at a couple other details that I appreciate from the construction perspective. Got this great gate here that goes up and down for entry into the site. We've got some gas canisters on the back of the set there, look great. There's lots of fencing throughout, which is kind of what you'd expect to see. Those portions of the building aren't finished yet, and those are kind of safety railings that are up. I really like the addition of the porta potty here hanging from the crane. I think that is a fun touch. And then you'll notice up here we've got a ladder going to the top floor, which is in progress. We've got the machine back here for spinning the cement. And then you'll see it a bit better when we look from the other side, but there's actually a table in there with some tools on it. It's like a drill press and like a chop saw. Nice table here on this level. Just lots of nice details throughout that really give you the feeling of an active construction site. And then, of course, the fence around the perimeter of the building as well. Really nice touch. One other note before we flip to the back of the set. I really like the facade of the building here. I think they've achieved a really nice sort of archway here with the windows. I like the lights hanging down here on the sides of the building. And, you know, and I'm always a big fan of this brown brick piece here. Really nice piece and color for that. So really nice facade overall. You can see they've worked in these circular rounded elements here for some of the support columns. Just really nice overall touch, and gives you a very distinct and interesting looking facade for the building. Now looking at the back of the set here, you can see it's definitely a lot of open air elements back here. Not quite as finished, which, you know, I think works for the construction sort of motif or theme, but gives you a way here to see in and appreciate. There's that construction worker on the first floor there. He's got a jackhammer that he's working with. You can see the staircase leading up the back here. And then, as I mentioned, there's that table with the saw and the drill press. And you can see some more of the top floor here. Definitely still an in-progress floor. Lots of interesting elements there. And then you can appreciate a bit more of this crane as well from the back. They've got the counterweights on there. Really nice looking crane. Now, with the lights turned off in the Lego room here, you can see the lighting provided by the lamp posts. Adds a nice bit of light to the facade of the building there. Lots of nice shadows as well. You can definitely see, though, that the bulk of the construction site is dark, which I'm not opposed to. I could definitely see some benefit, though, to, like I mentioned, some sort of spotlight on this side of the module. And then, you know, maybe something up, like I mentioned, on the crane, whether it be those top lights there actually working, or kind of a red light on the back of the crane there. Something up there would probably be a nice touch as well. But, you know, nice to have some initial lighting worked in here. And as I mentioned, I've got the some wires kicking around on the back of the module for additional lighting and power requirements later, depending on what I choose to do. So overall, really happy with this latest addition to our Lego city, the Modular Construction Site. Was very excited to pick up this set when it was offered as part of the Bricklink Designer Program. And, you know, it definitely has not disappointed. I think it's going to be a great addition to our city, especially when we move it into its final location in the city. And as I mentioned before in a previous video, really excited about this crane. We've got another construction crane that will get set up in the city. And I think they just add a lot to the overall sort of backdrop and horizon of the city. So nice touch there, and, you know, a great part of the set. And, you know, just overall super happy with how this has turned out. Really happy with the power, you know, already being hooked up through the module. The lampposts look great, and we've got options for, you know, future lighting and power in the module with what we've done. So really happy with where it's at right now, but also happy with how we've sort of future-proofed it and given ourselves some options for down the road. Now, if you have not subscribed to the channel, please make sure to do so that you don't miss out on any of our upcoming videos. And thank you very much for watching. We will see you again soon. Take care. Bye.